All right, let's dive in. In the crazy fast world of AI, there's one question that every creator and developer is asking. What's the absolute best text-to-speech platform going to be in 2026? Today, we're settling it.
Look, if you're building an app, making videos, or designing, well, just about anything with a voice, you've been here. You're trying to find that perfect voice. Because let's be honest, the voice you choose is the personality of your project, and getting it right is everything.
So the race for the most human-sounding AI voice is officially on. And while there are a lot of players out there, three titans have really pulled ahead of the pack. It's time to put them head-to-head.
Okay, let's meet our fighters. In one corner, you've got Google, who we're calling the sprinter. It's all about raw speed, stability, and massive scale. Then you have Microsoft's Azure, the orator, the one with those super expressive, almost broadcast-quality voices. And finally, there's ElevenLabs, the actor. This one is the master of emotion and that hyper-realistic delivery.
It's time for round one, the sound check. For pretty much everyone, this is the big one. How human does it actually sound? Let's find out.
And this right here? This says it all, doesn't it? At the end of the day, if the voice sounds robotic, it can totally ruin the experience for your users. The stakes are definitely high in this round.
So, if you look at the scores, you can see the competition is really, really tight. Google comes in with a super solid 8.5. Its voices are clear, they're consistent, you can't go wrong. Azure inches just ahead at a 9.0 with their Neural 2 voices, which are all about those subtle, human-like inflections. But then there's ElevenLabs. With a near-perfect 9.8, it's just playing a different game when it comes to realism.
So yeah, for pure, unadulterated audio quality, ElevenLabs is the undisputed winner of round one. If you're creating anything that needs to feel emotional or cinematic, this is absolutely the way to go.
But hey, what good is a beautiful voice if it takes forever to speak? Welcome to round two, the need for speed. We're talking about API latency. Whoa, okay. These numbers tell a completely different story. For any kind of real-time use, Google is the clear winner here, responding in just 300 to 500 milliseconds. Azure's not too far behind, but ElevenLabs, with a delay that can be up to a second and a half, that's just way too slow for anything interactive.
So for speed, there's just no contest. Google takes the crown. Its massive infrastructure means you get incredibly low latency performance, which makes it the go-to for any kind of high-traffic app.
We've covered quality, and we've covered speed. Now let's talk about the thing that hits everyone's wallet. Round three, the price tag.
Now, before we even get to the numbers, you've got to understand how these companies charge you. Google and Azure are pretty straightforward. You pay for what you use. ElevenLabs, though, works on a subscription credit model, and you have to be careful because those credits can disappear fast, especially if you're using the cool advanced features.
And this right here really puts it all into perspective. Let's say you want to generate 1 hour of audio, like a short audiobook. With Google's popular WaveNet voice, you're looking at about 25 cents. Azure is around 90 cents, but ElevenLabs, that same hour could cost you almost $3. For a single video, maybe that's okay, but if you're an app serving thousands of people, those costs are going to skyrocket.
So when it comes down to cost and the ability to scale up without breaking the bank, we have a tie. Both Google and Azure come out on top. They just offer that professional-grade service that's actually affordable for big projects.
So after all that, what's the final verdict? Well, the truth is, the best platform really truly depends on what you need to do.
So let's make this super simple. Which one should you choose? If you're building a fast, scalable web or mobile app, just go with Google. You need its speed and stability. If you need amazing-sounding Vietnamese voices with a ton of style options, Azure is your best bet. But if you're creating video content that needs that cinematic, emotional punch, ElevenLabs is totally worth the extra cost. And here it is, the final scorecard all laid out. It really highlights the trade-offs, right? Google is the reliable speed demon. Azure is the fantastic, balanced all-rounder. And ElevenLabs is the artist, the one you bring in when quality is the only thing that matters. The key is just to pick the one that matches your priorities.
You know, the line between a human voice and an AI voice is getting blurrier every single day. And as this tech gets to the point where it can perfectly mimic us, it really makes you wonder, right? What new stories are we all going to tell?